We're differently abled, differently.
Welcome back. As the police seek to interact and understand the needs of persons with disabilities, the International Police Association visited Cerebral Palsy Society in Donholm in Kenya. Take a look.
Members of the International Police Association were hosted at the Cerebral Palsy Society of Kenya, CPSK, in Donholm.
Visit is important because it informs us better on how we need to deal with these cases, and we're willing to learn from each other. Actually, earlier on, I talked to the management, and I'm of the view that we need to partner further in terms of enlightening our members in terms of just how we can work together to make it easier for persons with such challenges, so that when they come to the police station, they get the right treatment.
This was in line with their corporate social responsibility.
As an association, we operate here in Kenya. We are headquartered at the National Police Service headquarters, that is Jogo House A. And we have been operating in this country since the year 1961. This is an activity that we do quarterly. We assist children's homes, schools, and other organizations, depending on whatever needs they have.
We really need to come up with even more mechanisms to support this initiative, because I realize that not so much is known out there, so we need to create more awareness.
CPSK takes care of children with neurodivergent conditions and their caregivers.
We manage many conditions, namely autism. We manage Down syndrome, children afflicted with cerebral palsy. And we have, here in our organization, we have 3 programs which are running. We have a special unit whereby parents bring their children for vocational training, and it's like a daycare. So this will enable the parents to be able to go and do other tasks. They bring their children here, they leave them here, and they are able to go and do other things. Another thing is we have an outpatient clinic where parents bring their children for therapy when they are still young. But when the children are they are big, we have an outreach program whereby we go to their homes to attend to these kids, because bringing big children to the clinic, it is so cumbersome for the parents.
My daughter has a condition. She has cerebral palsy. In fact, she's my firstborn. So right now she's 13 years. So it has been a journey. I've walked a journey. It has not been so soft. It has been difficult, but all the same, we thank God. The grace has been sufficient.
Being a young mom and raising a child with a condition, it's tough, because I even got myself into depression. At times I felt like to abandon my son na nimwache hospitali. Jili sasa siwezi take care of mtoto, anataka dawa, anataka therapy, anataka chakula, balanced diet. Hapa tunaongana mentorship ya parents with the kids with disability. Tunakuangana to some fun moments. Tunapelekwa manicure, pedicure, kushukwa nywele. I ndo mentor into that depression world, because I was so confused. I was really confused. Paka nashinda mtoto nitampeleka wapi? Ama nimpeleke nitatu nimwache hapo nje. At some point nilikuwa na feel kama nazarusha mtoto tu, like aende. You know like being that young, unaona wenzako wanaenda ice cream, wanaenda siju kufanya nini, and then you're just like there carrying a baby all day. Tuna mali pa kwenda. They help me to pay my therapy services. I won't lie, they help me pay my therapy services here in CPSK at least twice in a week, which ni 1,000 yenye singeweza afford. Kama something nakosanga afya ya kumleta na tumeshalipiwa therapy, would I afford to pay 500 per session?
Caregivers go through a lot of challenges as there is no readily available manual to read from.
It is very challenging for a parent with a child who has cerebral palsy, because most of the time unapata wazazi wenye tuko na hao watoto hatuna that experience, haujasomea, so ni kitu yenye unaenda ukijifunza.
16 kuko kwa mzazi na uko na mtu akona condition ilikuwa a bit challenge. Parents don't show you that you are a burden, but deep down you are a burden to them. So they'll even fika to a point that wao pia hawana. Unaona, like hawana na kuna tunaweza fanya. Juu hawana tunaona hawana.
you should have a forgiving heart, because sometimes you may carry people, because unaona kuna mali unafika ni kama watu hawakuunderstand, hawajui chenye unapitia, wakikuona wanakujudge wrongly, wengine wanakuaccuse kwa vitu maybe wewe mwenyewe hata uelewi.
For 1 full year I had to be a mama fua, and I used to wash a 4-bedroom house so that I could be able to pay for my child for therapy and nimtafutie chakula na pia dawa. So unapatiwa pesa kidogo because pia mtu amekupatia kazi anafeel you are a young mom na anafeel anaweza kukutumia venye anataka because you are desperate.
The International Police Association affirmed that such visits are important as they get to learn more about these struggles and possible or immediate remedies.
What informs this association, which is a worldwide body operating in 71 countries, is the spirit of friendship. Our motto is service through friendship, and so when we see a need, in the spirit of friendship, we always come and assist where we can. So we have been taken through the challenges that this kind of people go through when they have to report cases to police station. And as a police service, we are committed to giving our services with due respect and dignity to every citizen. And every citizen counts. My view is this is a good initiative. I want to really congratulate the parents who are present here today because they have overcome barriers, societal barriers of we have had cases as police reported to us of parents with such children who keep them away from community by way of hiding them or keeping them indoors all the time. That is not good because everybody deserves to be treated with dignity regardless of their condition. And as a police service, we just wish to say a very big thank you to these parents and also to encourage others or any member of society who could be aware of children with similar challenges to come forward and have their cases addressed by bringing them to institutions such as this, and just so that they live a life which is livable, a life where they feel loved, where they feel they belong, because they are part and parcel of the Kenyan society.
The need for counseling and some of that type of support is very necessary to encourage them and maybe even inspire them so that they will not feel discouraged or feel like not pushing on. So we need to really support them a lot, and also both in kind and in deed. That way I think they'll be able to achieve what this is all about.
Caregivers also get mental breakdowns, and it is important that this be addressed as well as an urgent need.
The depression came when I reached to a point like nilikuwa nataka kuacha mtoto wangu Kenyatta National Hospital because hakuna pale naenda na yeye. Juna feel hapo atapata chakula, atachungwa hata kama atapatiwa parental care, but atapata chakula ya kukula. And nilikuwa in denial like nalia mtoto wako na condition, mimi singetembea na mtoto wangu. Singetoka na yeye because akona kichwa kubwa. So you are like kutembea na yeye, mtu anasema ulifanya abortion nikaenda wrong, ukapata mtoto wako na kichwa kubwa. Mtoto wako ulitemea shosho mate, mtoto wako ni calamity, ni curse, unaona. So nilikuwa na hatred kwa mtoi wangu. Nikuja to a point of namchukia, tasitaki mambo yake. I could leave him the whole day hapo na njaa na nimemwacha na nimeenda. And I don't care atakula nini.
Getting the right school, it has been a problem. Nimezunguka mashule nikitafuta shule, unaenda unamuingiza shule, unapata anakaa for some time, unapata it's not the right school for her. So nimefanya like transfers for how many times, like almost 3 times. Juu unapata mtoto anaenda anakaa pale, lakini at the same time unaona mtoto ana grow hasaidiki. So lazima nimezunguka nikitafuta shule, lakini right now I thank God because nimepata shule. Ile shule yenye nasomea sasa it is a special school, but at least wanafanywa therapy. So at least hiyo therapy inamsaidia because once huyu mtoto hajafanywa therapy kuna vile ana lag behind.
We normally encourage parents to bring their children when they are still young because with early intervention the children can benefit more, or they can achieve the developmental milestones faster when they are still young. So when children are brought here, when they are young, we do an assessment. We do a comprehensive assessment. Aim of assessment is to identify the condition of the child.
Nilianza therapy akiwa 8 months. Kutembea amekuja kutembea akiwa 4 years plus. Kukula pia, kuongea, kila kitu yake imechelewa. Kuongea ameongea kitu 4 years plus.
So for me, I started as a dad. And later they requested me to work there. So they saw my work and they decided to offer me a chance of working.
Mimi ni crochet artist currently, but saizi juu sales ziko chini, I'm really saving that money at least nijirudishe shule, ni empower myself for the sake of my child. And right now that nimejiaccept na napenda mtoto wangu, I want to do something nice for him. Yenye hata kigrow aseme yenyewe mamangu aliingia na challenges, but at the end of the day she made it. Yes. So my dream is to go back to school. My old school fees plus everything plus every services, it's 100,000. That's what I'm looking up to right now. To save to that money, nijirudishe shule. And if nikipata any help from outside, I will appreciate. Because if I go back to school right now, I think najielewa enough and I want something that will help me and my baby. So I will do the best that I can to be also that a great woman.
Let's take a look at the UN Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities.
Article 25 of the UN Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities state that state parties shall A. provide persons with disabilities with the same range, quality and standard of free or affordable health care and programs as provided to other persons, including in the area of sexual and reproductive health and population-based public health programs.